Interestingly, the economic differences led to a lot of social differences. In those northern towns and cities where there was a lot of immigrants, there was a call for new social reforms, basically around education. Education was seen as a great equalizer, where these immigrants could come to the new world, and through education they could be assimilated into society. Through education, they will learn how to act like the dominant white society of the North. In the South, there was less education. This goes all the way back to the colonial era. In the North, the Puritans had started public education very early on. In the South, if you wanted to have your child educated, you had to get a private tutor. There was no system of public education. Partially this is because there's very few towns and cities. There's no central hub to send the people, but also because if you were wealthy enough to afford a tutor, you probably could afford to have your kid educated. If you couldn't afford a tutor, that probably meant that you were busy trying to scratch a life off of the land. African American being taught to read and write was actually prohibited. There's very little public education in the South, and in the North they had a much stronger system of public education, largely as a way to assimilate and to teach religious ideas.